We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
We're back, baby. We're back, baby. Welcome back to the Lion's Den podcast. Brent just said, ooh, shit. Will almost took one in his pants. Hey.
Yeah. Will smelled up, for all you TikTok girls,
Yeah, all
Will
you
just
little
smelled
honey
up this
bunnies.
whole room with one of his shit farts.
Yo, dude.
Ugh.
TikTok, baby.
He's got rotten guts, garbage guts. Welcome back to the Lion's Den podcast. Please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, or wherever you listen. Leave us a 5-star rating and give us a review. It helps. It helps. It helps. You may not know it, but it does. It does help. Also, you can check us out on YouTube, The Lion's Den with Brent Morin and Jason Collings. Don't forget we have the Clips channel, Lion's Den Clips. And as always, for your members-only content, patreon.com.
You have it.
so
You
close,
have it.
so
You
close.
had it. You fucking had it.
God damn it. Patreon.com/The Lion's Den Pod. Patreon.com/pod. And don't forget our one-stop
Correct.
shop for correct. Our one-stop shop for everything Lion's Den is thelionsdenpod.com. And do we have dates to promote?
Yes, we do. We got February 4th and 5th. We're going to be at the Vulcan. Me,
455.
Jason, and little Willie B,
Yep.
who apparently has
We're gonna
think
do
a better situation than us somehow.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Well,
like-
he's like a man whore. He's sleeping with some guy to get a cool place, right?
Dude, I
Showbiz,
knew I
baby.
should have done that.
I've
dude.
been
Is
trying
Shoka
to
coming?
do it.
I don't think so.
What's the
I have some
thing?
life friends,
I have some
non-comedy
buddies.
friends, have an office out there.
Oh shit, that's my phone. I thought that
Life
was yours.
friends. What?
But you know what
they
I
have
mean.
an office?
Like I have friends who work in companies, and they have an office in Austin.
Guy
Okay,
that-
so you're an escort.
Guy that has no idea how the real world works. Guys that work in companies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have
You mean
guys
like
who work
worker
in
bees?
companies that are
Yeah.
going to let me
So
stay
what's
at their
the hookup?
place.
They're going to stay at their office?
No, my buddy said he has like a hotel room and he's staying with a girl instead. And he's like, "You can have my room if you want." And I'm like, "Okay."
Where's this hotel?
The Kimpton, like a
Is that
nice
where
we're-
hotel,
hotel?
like a
Is that
nice
where we're
hotel.
staying?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I don't.
You guys are in a
Son
little
of a
cottage, an Airbnb.
I don't give
God
a shit,
damn it.
dude.
2 twin beds.
Listen, we're
We're in
blue
a-
collar guys.
We're in
We
a
don't
studio with bunk beds.
give a fuck. I'll be
And from the
outside.
bunks, you could touch both walls.
Who would get top and bottom bunks?
I mean,
I mean, he's top.
no.
no, with his knees.
Yeah, back in the day, definitely top. I'd fight you for it.
You would?
No.
I was
fight
kicked
ever.
off the top bunk
Why?
because I kept rocking out of the
Same,
top
dude.
bunk, so my
My-
parents wouldn't let me in the top bunk anymore.
I was
When we
on the
had
top
bunk
bunk.
beds.
I fell. Ba-boom, hit the floor. So
Mhm.
like, David, sit. Guess what he did?
He did the same
Fell.
thing.
So they had to take the bunk beds apart and make them like twins. you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah,
and we,
we were-
did
we were
separate
rich-
bedrooms.
We were the Richie, Ricardo, and Lucy. We were, I love Lucy beds.
Is that how they slept?
Yeah, they slept in separate beds.
Yeah.
That's how
Back in the
everybody's-
day, that's how they did it. And to be
Mhm.
honest with you, I kind of agree with it. I love the cuddle, but I don't want to be not
Mhm.
all night.
Yeah, get
And
off
by
me.
the way,
Absolutely.
Get off me.
also for their sake, the way I'm sleeping now until I get a sleep
yeah.
test and figure out me. And don't say, oh, yeah, that way. That pissed me off the
For
most
me,
I've
it's
ever
for
been
my
mad.
sake, man.
I,
It's all about me,
I'm worried for them.
Right.
not me. Stop snoring so goddamn loud if you're gonna sleep in the same room as me.
Blah, blah, blah.
It is just like 2 grizzly bears in my bedroom. Bugsy and Elaine just
Wait, she snores too, or you?
buddy.
Oh wow.
I'm sleeping with a lawnmower, man.
Oh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I hope she doesn't listen to this.
She doesn't, I guess.
Yeah. People that really love you don't care about what
Nope.
you're doing.
Mm-mm.
You know?
Yep.
They just want to
Elaine
make
always
sure
tells me
you're
how
okay.
I'm not funny, and I know that's a compliment.
Did she
Yeah.
actually say that?
You're not funny.
She doesn't talk like that. All right, so we got February 4th, 5th in Austin at the Vulcan.
Oh wait,
Yep. And then we got February 10th to the 12th.
come at ya.
Exactly. At Blvd Live at West Nyack. And then I will be February 17th to the 19th at Mohegan.
Doesn't matter.
And Jason will be at a wedding on the 20th for Russell Peters. But also, I think you're doing a casino show.
This Friday, this
Oh, this
weekend. I don't know
Friday.
if
Oh,
this will
this-
come
This
out.
will
in
already
time.
have been out. So
Oh, okay.
How was it?
This was this
How'd-
casino.
How'd we do?
You crushed. I crushed.
that's right,
We
you're
all
going.
crushed
Yeah.
for crushing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you guys were talking
Little,
about.
Little Willie's gonna feature for me featured for me
Yeah, we did it already.
at Hot Water Casino in Palm Springs.
Have you ever played a casino? Oh, I can't wait.
It's interesting though. This is gonna
It's
be a little
interesting.
different.
It's
We'll see.
different.
I mean, it's not like Vegas.
Oh,
so
you
it's-
think it's
It's gonna be a little different because it's a music festival. And I
Ooh.
told Will this, but I don't know if I told you this. They promoted the music festival with my picture on the thing.
Really?
Yeah, the promoter sends it to me as a joke and goes, "Hope you can sing, bro."
Wow. They
Which-
think you're a Blake Shelton?
I can. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, you can actually. Probably better than them.
boy, I sure do.
But you've never played a casino before, right?
Never.
Casino crowds are they're a different beast.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I
understood
feel
that.
like
It's a good thing for you
Yeah,
to do.
I'm excited.
For sure.
if it's a good venue, if it's in a theater that's built for it and all that stuff, it's great. I've done casino shows. I'm not going to say any names. The Laugh Factory's casino show. I don't think they do it anymore, but it was at, where was that one at? I can't remember the name of the casino, but I would do it back when Tiffany was hosting it, when Haddish.
Oh,
Tiffany
yeah.
Haddish hosted every week, and it was great pay. But my God, it was a battle because it was in a kind of a theater, but there were no walls.
Yeah.
So you're hearing the casinos, you're hearing the old one-arm bandits.
Ding, 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 ding,
You're hearing
ding.
people give away their kids' college money. Bling,
Yeah.
bling, bling, bling,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
What do you mean it's out of
it's,
7?
and it's on an Indian res,
Yeah.
so they're allowed to smoke indoors.
Yep.
So,
That's a rule. If you're on an Indian reservation, you can smoke
well.
indoors.
There's a no
Well, it's not
smoking.
a rule. It's not like you have to smoke.
Well, there's a
when
no
you go in.
smoking indoor. No.
Inhale, pussy.
There's a no smoking in
Smoke.
smoking. Son of a
No
bitch.
snorkeling, smorking.
There's no schnorkly dorklies indoor skis. There's a no smoking rules
So fucking
indoors
Willy Wonka casino.
Here's your cigarette.
In-
Dada. That's your
in
cigarette.
California.
I'm not Dada. Your Dada is gone.
Yes.
This is cigarette.
And you're going to be
Take the
gone too if I
cigarettes.
can't pay the mortgage.
Now
The
go walk
cigarette-
through the woods and figure your life out.
There's a no smoking indoors rule in California. However, on Indian owned land, they don't. It's their own.
It's like
rules.
boat rules. They can do
Yeah.
whatever
Oh,
the fuck
sure.
they want.
Boat rules.
You know
Yeah.
boat rules, right?
Or Texas rules.
Texas
Austin.
rules and boat rules.
February
so now
4th
we
and
got
5th.
Wait, you-
Native American Indian rules. Just don't say Indian, Jason. You're going to get canceled. Native American rules.
can't get canceled if you pull it back. You know.
Pulled it back.
Yeah.
Do over.
Do
You got-
over.
You got res rules. You got boat rules. you got
Hashtag
Texas.
do over. That would be the funniest thing.
Your Honor, no, I said do over, so that's not real.
And I said my bad. My bad. My
Your Honor, I'd
blunder,
like a do over.
Yeah. Your Honor, I'd like a do over. You ever hear Theo Vaughn talk about being in court? He was. I was in court the other day, and this dude pled my bad.
That's
funny.
a good bit.
But
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
so the casinos can be interesting, but that kind of deal. So the Laugh Factory one, it was in the casino. You can hear the machines, and it was indoor smoking. So every time I did the gig, I never did a gig the next day because I wouldn't have a voice because you're yelling over the casino and you're inhaling cigarette smoke.
Yeah, and there's no ventilation. There's only certain casinos that actually ventilate the smoke.
Right.
And it's usually like the Bellagio, like nice casinos. Other casinos, it almost feels like they take the smoke from the good ones.
It was wild too. The show was crazy wild too. And Tiffany was like the perfect host because she could
Yeah.
she could
rant
in,
for-
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there's the casino gigs. Like Brad Garrett's comedy club isn't really a casino gig because you're inside of a comedy club. There's no
Feels like
slot
old
machines
Vegas,
or anything
maybe?
like that. No, it feels like a comedy club when you're in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it feels like you're in a comedy club, which is great. But I haven't done this one. It's Agua
I think
Caliente.
Palm Springs is going to be good. I
Yeah.
think when you told me you were doing that gig last episode, I was thinking like, well, that seems like something fun. Like,
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna go horseback riding. We're gonna do
Me holding onto his hips. I'm glad we came.
yeah.
And I'm not like this. I'm glad we came.
The drive there with Will in the car. It's gonna be a challenge.
why? Because he's going to have his
Ah, it
sleepy
sucks
eyes and
being
his
in the car.
bullshit.
Have you ever driven anywhere with him?
Yeah, only when we left at 11 a.m. and he acted like we woke up at 4 a.m. and it's fucking boot camp.
Yeah, dude. 11's early. Dude, that's so funny. It's still pretty early for you at 11, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. I'm getting up at 11.
Is it because you're going to sleep super
Yes.
late? Okay. So you're
No,
still
but
getting the
he
same amount of
didn't.
hours.
Yeah, exactly. It's just my schedule's just later because I go to sleep at like 3. I wake up at 11. That's my life.
You
You're on
went
East
to
Coast
bed
time.
that night at like midnight and we were up till like 4. And we woke up at 7 because I had scheduled
Will's doing
7.
the disagreeing with you.
No,
Wait, was
you
that the
were-
Huntington Beach thing?
Yes, and when me
Oh,
and
well, that was a
Gagne-
whole other fucking thing.
But then I had ordered breakfast to wake us up as a wake up call, so we had breakfast. But he was like,
Were they wilding out?
Oh, I didn't sleep.
"No, you were asleep."
You mean Brent sleeping wilding out? Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay, that I can give you credit for then.
If wild
But-
out you mean
But me and Gagne, I'm
you mean
with
going
I'm
through
with,
an exorcism, then
You know,
yeah,
the
he
pole
was
dancing
wilding out.
thing.
I'm with me
That's
and
Brent sleeping.
yeah. Okay, guys, shut up. But I'm with Gagne, and literally we get breakfast ordered to the room at 8 a.m. We called the night
God, that's
before.
early.
But that's my wake up call. As opposed to a wake up call, it's like What's better, that fucking alarm sounding phone,
Oh, fucking hate it.
or you just call breakfast,
Right.
and so you know when and they bring it into the room, and I tell them bring it into the room.
White people shit.
Yeah, I was very ritzy,
Mm.
but I did that. But his attitude in the morning was, when he's eating the bacon, and he's just, can you guys just not speak to me for a couple hours?
Did you really say that?
I was in a. I don't
He
think
was
said-
in a
I was in a
mood.
bad mood though. For
He
sure.
was in a
Let me ask you
horrible
this.
mood.
Did you pay for
Yeah.
any of this stuff?
No.
Son of a bitch.
It was the no sleep. It was because
Right.
it was Gagne in one bed, Brent in one, and I shared a bed with Brent.
Oh,
You
holy
shared a bed with me?
shit.
Yes, you remember what? Well, I as long as I could last.
That changes everything.
and then I
Yeah,
slept-
you
and then
can't
I-
be in a bed with me. I
and then-
didn't know that.
No, so and then
I thought I
moved-
was on the floor.
I moved to the floor. So I was on the floor being like, let's just get a few hours. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a few hours before this fucking breakfast wake up call.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let me just get a few hours, but just the snoring and the lack of, it was just too, it was tough. So
Yeah.
then it was morning, and then we had to drive back from Huntington Beach. And that was the morning Kobe died. I'll never forget that. You remember that?
It was the
And we
morning
were driving
Kobe
back
died.
being, why the fuck is it so cloudy? This is like eerie.
It was in January.
Yep,
Yeah,
January.
that was
That's
the
why
morning Kobe died.
Yep, I'll never
Was
forget.
it January?
Well, because
Early January.
Gagne, but the thing is like Gagne and I both get up very early,
Mm-hmm.
as you know, like because I'm dying in my sleep, obviously, and
You were sleeping though. I mean, you were asleep.
Yeah, and then
It was
guess
making
what?
Tons of noise.
Let me ask you a question. When do you get the most nervous? When it gets completely quiet? Because most people get the most nervous when all of a sudden it goes.
That's me with my brother. That's me with my brother. That's me with my brother. The last time I took one of the, not the last time, but a couple times before when I did the Dirty at 12:30 in Vegas.
Yeah.
It was the only thing I had there, so I wasn't there for the week like I usually am. So I was like, Dave, just come with me. We'll go overnight. They give him his own room. I thought, because they gave Wilbur his own room.
Oh
When I
yeah,
brought- when I brought you.
yeah.
They Ryan McManus, he got his own room as well. too.
Right.
But I decided I didn't want to ask because David wasn't on the show.
Yeah.
So I said, let's just get a bed in the room. He got so quiet because my brother snores like
Like
a
me.
rhino getting fucked. Okay. It's like, it's holy crap. And he does that thing where he goes, I've talked about it before. Like this, ugh. Then he got so peaceful. He got so peaceful because he was sitting up. We talked about this because it's like the Elephant Man. He was sitting up and he was just so quiet. I literally was like, I got this close to him. And I was like, do I need to put a mirror under his nose to make sure he's fucking breathing alive? And so what I did was I just kind of nudged him and he just went, and I was like, I'm going to let him sleep. This is the most peaceful he's slept in so long. Because he's usually,
One of my favorite moments with last time we went to New York and we had to share a room, right? And
Me and Brett.
I woke up and turned over and I looked and you're on the other bed with eyes wide open like this, like,
looking at him.
what's up, man? So
Crazy fucking dreams,
you're
huh,
like,
bud?
yeah, he went, do you have stigmata? Like, and you could tell this is a man who didn't sleep all night, and I was so embarrassed. And I went, what'd I do? He goes, well, the first thing that I saw was you put your legs straight into the air.
Straight in, straight up.
I don't know what happened to
He
me.
kept going, no,
I did?
yeah,
Oh my God.
no.
Like I'm a Vietnam War vet. But for me, it's like, oh, the sun's out finally. So I
Ugh.
didn't wake up in the middle of the night and to go, and then turn over and to see a grown man like, what's up, man? You good? As if to say, you ruined my whole night.
Yep.
Did you know you were on the wall? Look at the claws. Like,
There were footprints on the ceiling.
yeah.
Fuck. Oh, you walked around in shampoo and then you walked on the ceiling.
I mean, the eyes were wide open. You looked at me like you were waiting for me to wake up. Like you were like, I'm going to yell at him. I'm going to hit him or yell at him. Or I'm going to at least
But I
score
couldn't
him.
really complain because he let me stay in his room.
And it's not exactly his fault. It's not like he's being an asshole. He's
No.
just like, you know.
It's becoming an
100%
issue, though.
his fault.
Yeah, I got to get help. I have to figure this
Yeah,
out.
do hypnotism.
I don't think it's that. I think it's
Count
because
from
I can't
10 slowly
breathe.
backward.
I can't breathe. So, and I think maybe I was raped. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Okay, let's get him under hypnosis. He said, "Oh, don't take it out of my butt." Take it
By
out
the
of
way,
my
I'll
butt."
tell you this. I am not going to go deal with the doctor and find out and pulled out some of those sheets
Oh,
to find out that I was raped.
Let's keep those demons
Yeah,
hidden.
let's keep those demons down low.
I'll keep climbing the walls. I don't give a fuck.
Just
Those
as
are
long as
gonna be
nobody's hurt.
Other night
Yeah.
terrors.
Fuck me. Well, now do you understand, Jason, why I was in a bad mood?
100%.
Yeah, but also here's the deal. You got to put on a face because
You gotta-
I've been in a bad mood a million
Will,
times.
You wear your feelings
I know,
all
man.
over his
I
face.
know. I know.
All over his face.
I know. I have a
You
hard
just
time.
got to put a face on. That's all. And you found it.
What?
So it wasn't here.
What? Oh, different thing. Different
Oh.
cup.
Well, he said a red cup he was missing in my house,
thing.
and now he has a different red cup.
Here's Will's favorite.
It's like fucking
facial
Curious
expression.
George over here.
Right. When we talk about
I don't
Will's
even know what
feelings,
that
he
means.
does this sometimes. Like when you do that, I just want to punch you so hard.
It's I have a hard time. I can't let keep it in.
Well,
No,
it's
you
actually
keep
healthy.
it in, but you put it on your face.
I know. I can't. Yeah. I'm too. Guys, I'm just like so in touch with myself.
You really are, dude. It's-
I've been a lot more.
He actually isn't as non-confrontational
You ever
as you
think of
think,
the-
though. He's
not confrontational.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah, he
I
Yeah,
hates
he's
avoid
pretty
it.
confrontational. No, but you don't. You're pretty.
Yeah, I do.
No, he'll make it seem like he's about to happen. That's the part that
Yeah.
makes it angry. Makes me angry. What makes me angry is that he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the adjusting of the outfit. The
You know,
adjusting of the outfit.
But we've never.
No confrontation here.
Yeah. But
When I'm like, he's saying it inside of his brain where I can't hear him.
Would you have my back when that guy was going to beat me up? It was
Yeah.
56.
Oh
So-
shit! I got a story. You guys just reminded me. I got the funniest fucking story. So I'm at the speaking of guy wanting to beat you up. So I'm at the Improv the other night, and did Mark Hayes' show. And was that Wednesday?
Mark
Tuesday.
Mark.
What's today?
Thursday.
So Tuesday night I was at the Improv. I did a show there. I'm sitting at the bar. I'm having a conversation with fellow comedian, and her and I are just sitting there talking comedy and talking shop, and it's pretty packed. But there's this group of guys, and this dude just keeps backing hard into her chair.
Really?
Just backing into her chair, like no spatial awareness, and it's COVID still. So we're both like, get the fuck up, you know what I mean? But you know, I'm a gentleman. I don't have a temper.
You actually do get
Yeah,
calm, though.
You do not.
You
I
should
don't.
have seen
Yeah, not temper with other people.
the way I
Never.
handled this shit. I said, finally, he's like, hey, buddy, you got to stop bumping the chair like that. Please. I
Mhm.
said, please, stop bumping the chair. And he's like, what? I go, yeah, you're having a great time. I get it. But just be careful. You keep bumping into our
You
chair.
defend women a lot. Like, that's a
Yeah.
big thing. You get
And-
extra sharp.
Right. And I go, and here's the thing that's unfortunate. This is an unfortunate thing for women. They can't assert themselves without immediately being called a bitch.
That's true.
As soon as you try
Yeah.
to assert yourself and show some, oh, now you're just being a bitch.
Mhm.
which
Or
sucks.
scared that this guy's gonna fucking
Right.
kill you or something.
And this dude had obvious little man's disease. Right.
I mean, you went right to murder.
Well, I'm
No,
just
you're
saying.
such a
Another.
murderer. You're
I'm
like-
on their side.
We need to get into your life, man. So I'm doing this, and he finally goes,
Yeah.
what, dude? I go, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fight you. I'm just asking you, have a great time. Just be careful bumping into the thing. And he goes, who are you? I go, what does that matter? Or whatever, you know what I mean? And then he starts like, gassing up on me and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude? First of all, I could tell I'm taller than him sitting. He obviously has little man's disease.
Oh, yeah.
And this
Little
disease- I mean,
man's disease.
Fuck a syndrome. We're going right to a disease.
it's a disease, dude.
Listen,
And
Not
hey,
a complex.
and
No,
guess
it's a
what?
disease.
an incurable complex disease.
I'm picturing him at a doctor's.
It's very
him at a
complex.
fucking doctor's
It's a
office.
very,
The test results came back.
it's a very complex.
You're a
disease.
little guy.
So I stood up. I go, yo, man,
You
relax.
have little man disease.
He goes,
But you get a star.
that laugh, dude. You know what your laugh kind of sounds like? A car going through a parking structure.
Oh, shit. No, I'm lightheaded.
You know when you turn too fast in the parking structure?
It does.
Yeah.
Fuck. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
So I'm like, I go, what? And he's like, what are you going to do about it? I go, I'm
Jesus.
doing what I'm going to do about it. I'm asking you not to do that.
Yeah.
And then I stood up. He goes, but then he's got like 5 of his homies with him. And I'm like, here
Oh,
we fucking
shit.
go.
There we
right? So
go.
I go, well, look, man, just relax. I don't understand what you're doing. And he kept pushing up against me and I'm holding him back. And I'm obviously bigger than him.
You're wrong guy also to do this too.
Then he says this to me. And he actually said the words, do you want to take it outside?
Oh, my God. God, what is it? The 50s?
I says, no, man.
Mm-mm.
I go, first of all, I'm an adult. I am a grown man who's asking you politely to stop bumping into my chair. You want to take it outside? No, I go, you can go outside, and that's probably where you'll stay. I go, I fucking work here. He goes, oh, really? Who are you? I go, I'm a comedian. I'm being honest with him. And the way I talk to him, you know how when somebody's like trying to be tough, but the worst thing you could do is just talk him into feeling like an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually like the
Without
best
calling-
thing you can do.
Without calling him an idiot.
Yeah.
Without saying, look, dude, you're really overreacting here.
Mhm.
And you know that going outside isn't a thing anymore. Come on.
Yeah.
Just relax. And then he chills out. And then he starts telling me where he's from. I'm from El Monte. And I'm like, oh, God. And this is the thing that happens with me a lot. Being an older white guy with glasses, like gangstery dudes think that I'm going to be intimidated immediately.
Yeah.
When they don't know who I am.
Nike, good pullover.
I'm gonna fuck you up. But it started with that and escalated to, and then I'm sitting at the bar and I finally just start cracking up. And his friends were looking at me and he's like, what? I go, dude, I got to be honest with you. I stood up and I walked up to him. I go, that's the first time since I was in my early 20s that someone ever said to me, let's take it outside. So I want to thank you for giving me such a good laugh. That was fucking hilarious.
Dope.
That's the dopest shit I ever heard.
Guess what happened?
What?
He ended up buying me a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Then one of his big ass friends leans into me and whispers in his ear. He goes, no, just so you know, if he'd have done anything, we would have grabbed him.
Oh,
I
nice.
was like, yeah, I got you, man. That's fine. Then
Yeah,
he's
'cause
like,
you
where
were
you
calm.
from? And I go, I'm from Long Beach. He goes, oh shit, we call that Strong Beach in the joint. I go, thanks for wanting to tell me that you were in the joint, probably for parking tickets.
Was this at the bar at the improv?
At the bar,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
He was one of those, I'm the life of the party
my
because I'm
God.
5 feet tall.
I
You know
hate
what I
that
mean? He just thought he was he just was trying so hard to be a bigger person.
Yeah.
And you wanted to hold him and go, come here, fella.
Don't.
Hey, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's
You're
all right to be
little and you
little.
know it, clap your hands. If you're little and you know it, clap your hands, you little motherfucker. If you're little and you know it, and you're too afraid to show it, you're little and you know it, clap your hands. The whole bar.
No, the whole bar was like this. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
But it
killing
was
it.
so funny.
Wow.
And I was proud of myself because there was a time where I'd have been like, fuck yeah, let's take it outside. I need practice.
Yeah.
I need practice
Scary.
punching. And I need
to practice.
and I hope you've been practicing picking up teeth because
Funny to say that and drink
And
that
then
drink.
drink your raspberry, strawberry.
this is a tough guy talking.
Drinking your
Hold on,
Shirley
I like
Temple
the-
from
I like the cold on-
Starbucks.
I like the cold on my lips.
Oh no! I have a quick sidebar off of that. Is so you guys know my dad fairly well, right?
Yeah.
He's the best.
He's cool,
he
shit.
used to fight a lot when he was a kid.
I
No
love it.
way.
A lot.
Really?
He would get his
Not a big
ass
guy.
kicked.
He's the
Not a big
nicest
guy.
guy in the world.
He was a little big as a kid, and so he would get kind of picked on, and he would beat he would get into fights as a kid. Catholic school too.
Oh,
Fights.
yeah.
Makes sense because he's in such good freaking shape.
Right.
Yeah, and he's also calm now. Like he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yep. Wouldn't expect that.
Yeah.
But every once in a while though, he can flip. I haven't seen it, but he was with my stepmom at the time. They were at a concert. It was like an outdoor festival concert thing, and some guy was in front of them singing way too loud. Like you couldn't even hear fucking Michael McDonald or something was playing, and the guy was singing to the point that he could only hear this fucking guy.
I'm the same way. I'm on your dad's side.
And so-
Hey, motherfucker,
yeah,
didn't buy
Yeah,
tickets to hear
eventually
you.
you're gonna have to if it's a
Basically,
concert.
what are we doing? So
Yeah.
he said something like, "Hey man, can you please keep it down? We can't even hear this guy." And he was like, "Oh, whatever, fucking," keeps doing it. And he's like, blah, blah, blah. And my stepmom said
goofball.
something, just a goof. Sounds like a similar guy. And
Yeah.
at one point, my stepmom kind of says hey man, can you, and the guy says to my dad, oh, you can you quiet your bitch up or
Oh,
something like
yeah,
that?
you can't do that.
Something like, hey, tell your bitch or your woman to shut up or whatever.
Damn.
And my dad's like, okay. And he was like, hey, now he starts to get up and he's like, hey, all right, well, you want to take this outside? You want to take us outside? And then my stepmom pokes him and goes, Bill, we are outside.
I was gonna say, isn't it an amphitheater?
Oh, never mind.
You want to take it right, honey? More outside? We go
Yeah,
more
yeah.
out. If you want to go outsider than this,
You want to go
Yeah.
outside of the cones? You want to go outside of the cones?
What I mean is, there are 3 ropes that we have to go
Wow.
through. I'll get
What
you
if
a
he got
hot
pissed at
dog.
her?
I'll
You
get
shut
you.
the.
You shut up,
Oh,
bitch.
the guy was
Don't
calling
call
her
her
a
a
bitch.
bitch. Don't be a bitch.
Wait, are we on the same side now, bitch?
Stop being a bitch, honey. Don't call my girl a bitch. Bitch. We go through the ropes.
Yeah,
know-
man. I couldn't. And this guy was not a young guy. He was mid to late 40s,
Man.
maybe my age, gray hair. Just this little
Kind
fucking
of makes me feel
little
bad.
fucking guy with a pompadour. You could tell he just like takes his time getting ready. Do you know what I mean?
That's a really funny burn.
Had a
Yeah.
dumb jacket on with a fucking animal on the back. It was just
Oh Jesus!
little fella. Hey, little
Hey,
fella.
man.
Little guy.
fella.
I feel like
That-
you picture is like having his folding his head, him doing.
Yo, if you're ordering drinks next to me on your tippy toes, you're not intimidating me. Tippy toes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But dude, I just don't think he liked that I was defending a girl. Like he felt like, oh, you made me the bad guy, and then he wanted to look tough in front of her, and he was drunk.
Yeah.
The funniest
Yeah,
part though
it's
is
the
when his
worst.
friend came up to me. He's like, "Bro, if he'd have done anything, we would have grabbed him."
love that,
Yeah, it's
love
like-
that.
He's like our little Yorkie that gets a little
it's so
elf.
funny.
You know what's funny is speaking of like outdoor theaters, one of my favorite stories, which I probably told on our episodes, but was back in the day. This is the whitest story ever. But Dave Matthews Band used to be. I know. I didn't know. I don't.
It's Dave Matthews.
I love that.
I
one.
respect them, but I don't know one song they've ever played.
You can't understand the lyrics.
But all the pretty girls from every single high school would go. So we all would go, and you'd underage drink, you know?
Right.
So, and we would sneak like underage drinks or get like a fake ID. So my buddy Elliot, yeah, Elliot, I'm calling you out. Elliot gets caught with a fake ID, and security is trying to give him shit. So either you have white people sleeping with white people, or white people fighting white people, or white people getting arrested for underage
White
IDs.
peopling.
So he goes, "Come on, guys, come on." And he's holding 2 drinks. He goes, "Come on." And he goes, "I'm just hanging out, you know." And they go, "All right, we'll let you stay." He goes, "Because no, I paid a lot for that ID. It was a fake ID. I paid a
Oh.
lot for it because he was going to boarding school. He's a rich kid, so he had
Right.
like a nice ID." He goes, "Now come on, I paid a lot for that." And they said, "No, you're going to jail," because I didn't know where he was. And he goes, "All right, what can I do? Anything, please." And they said, "I want you to stand on this rock and say that I'm a piece of shit and I'm an underage drinker," like that, right? So he gets on, he goes, "Done." That was one of the funniest moments.
I have a confession,
Uh-oh.
and this is in honor of Brent being extremely honest about his hair surgery.
What?
Remember we were talking on the last episode about the bags under my eyes?
Yeah,
I got Plexiderm.
Yeah, this is something I gotta
I
get.
bought Plexiderm, and it actually worked.
You want to pee?
It
Or
works.
are you gonna take a shit?
The only thing is, it's not permanent. It does it tonight when I go home and wash my face,
It goes away.
bags are coming back.
So the thing you sent me a thing of, because
But it works, dude. And it works within 10 minutes.
really,
10 minutes, they're just like, I look like I'm.
yeah, that now it is.
The
kinda
only thing is you can
crazy.
see my bruising, my old scars and stuff from when I was a kid.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. What if I do it though, and all of a sudden it's like a raccoon? Yeah,
It's like an
like
alien.
a fucking meerkat. Just
You didn't tell me how much to put on. I said, Brent, I didn't tell you I put on a whole face. Just pull it back like this.
yeah,
Just do pull back.
Jason.
But man, it's working. I
Yeah,
like it.
I
did
do
it.
too.
I did it weird this morning, and I had to
And
wash
you know
it off
why it
and redo
works?
it.
And you know this. What'd your wife say?
She was really skeptical.
But she was impressed when it worked.
Here's how I knew her. She was very skeptical. She's like, you can buy like Neutrogena or whatever. There's all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, I saw this on the internet. And when things are on the internet, you guys know that it's 100% true.
Yeah, 100%.
Anything that makes it to the interweb, the World Wide Web, the
Pizzagate.
www, it is 100%
Lizard people.
true. Lizard people,
Pizzagate,
Pizzagate,
Omicron.
Omicron. The masks aren't everything. All
Everything.
that stuff's real. QAnon.
We ran out of everything.
If you have ever heard of QAnon, talk about an encyclopedia of a bunch of true shit. Just a bunch of true stuff on that.
So
too.
you just found this on the internet?
Saw it on the internet a while ago. Then
Okay.
an ad on my Instagram popped up, and it was like, oh, before afters, and then there were video of it working and shit. And I'm like, I'll give it a shot. And then I noticed, I don't have to buy it online. It's in legit stores. Like it's at CVS, it's at Walmart.
Oh, it is?
Yes. And that's where I
Oh.
got it. So a lot of times when I see something that you can only get online, I'm like, suspect.
Yeah.
But if like legit businesses operations are carrying it, I'm like, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's a little expensive, $40 for the little box, but it worked immediately. I
So-
was even like this in the bedroom. Holy shit.
Really? No way.
Elaine, come here.
So all you do is this.
Gone. You take it, it's like in a little pod thing, and you doink, 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 and you go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, really?
Do the other eye, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wait 10 minutes, and you could feel it tightening.
No shit.
And now I'm 37.
Yeah.
I'm 37, you guys.
It does work.
I'm young as fuck. And here's how you know I'm young. See that?
That's a young guy right there.
Mhm.
That was like when you texted me the picture yesterday, and I was like, "Wow, you're 32."
Oh, yeah, I sent a picture to Will, and
We'll
he said,
post
you look
those.
32.
I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know you're 32 now,
Dude,
You look great."
I told my mom, and I sent my mom the picture, and she goes, I want that. My brother's like, I want that. But keep in mind, it's temporary.
Yeah.
Tonight when I go home and wash my face, bags, repack. Going
Just
on a,
wait.
oh yeah, just.
You'd be like fucking Tom Brady's dad. Just
Oh no.
Is that what he looks like? I've never seen Tom Brady's.
Tom Brady's
Oh,
dad's eyes
no,
are
Don-
closing
Don-
slow.
Donald Sutherland. Tonight when I wash my
Oh,
face,
yeah.
just Donald Sutherland.
And then your eyebrows are gonna go.
Oh.
Good night, everyone.
Yes. Donald Sutherland. But yeah, it's
Good night, honey.
during the day.
That's
I
a
feel
chair.
great.
That's a chair. It's not the bed. That's a chair.
And I think and I think if I gradually just keep using it, maybe it'll just stay like that one day. You know, when your parents told you don't make an ugly face, it'll stick. Hopefully this will stick.
And it's not ugly.
And it ain't ugly.
How long does it
baby.
last for when you do it?
10 hours?
It's great.
Now, to segue into something else. Speaking of the
yeah.
opposite of that, old. So I went skiing on Monday, and if anybody could see
Oof.
this giant fucking bruise on my
You
arm,
need makeup for that one, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
There's two bruises. Oh, that's the one from the cigar. You
Yeah,
are a
that's-
mess. You look like an abused child.
I look like an abused housewife
Yeah.
that just goes, he's changing. But dark but hilarious.
He didn't mean it.
Damn it, I hate that was better. So I go skiing. Skiing was fun, but I got too cocky because it's my
Of course.
second time back. And
Back like you retired.
yeah, like
Like an Olympic skier.
I'm
yeah,
back on the slopes, baby.
Fucking Bodie Miller.
yeah. Can I talk to you the other way?
Who's
Um,
Bodie Miller?
I have no fucking idea
This is
who
like the
Bodie
famous
Miller is.
skier.
Oh, it's
Oh,
I
yeah.
was pretty happy with that poll.
That was a good pull. We just don't know
yeah.
what the fuck
We
you're
have
talking
no
about.
idea who Bodie Miller is, but let me tell you
Fix your
something.
polls, dude.
You give me 3 guesses of what Bodie Miller does.
Yeah.
Name
Bodie?
Bodie Miller.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
the
I
name
would assume skiing
Bodie.
or
Yeah, yeah.
snowboarding.
Bodie sounds like a line of snowboards.
I would go wakeboard, no. Snowboarding, no. Skiing, yes. I go, got him.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay,
Bodie.
so Bodie Miller.
Bodie.
So I pulled a Bodie Miller. They had these box jumps. If anybody knows what a box jump is, put it on the screen. And last time I did them, I it was bad, but I landed, and it's exciting
Yeah.
to
What
go to.
What happened this time?
Well, this time, every time I was hitting it before, because of my knees and my age, I would go, you know.
Oh,
This time I caught an edge because it was a
Oh.
little warm out,
yeah.
and I got stuck. And if anybody knows what that means, it means you're basically just stuck now in a track. So I go,
And it gets faster and faster.
and it gets faster and faster, and I go, oh no, no, and then I went up in the air, and it's hello darkness, my old friend, and I
Why
went,
do I picture you starting an avalanche?
I went fucking an avalanche, but I went flying.
Isn't it an avalanche?
Yeah.
Avalanche? I thought you said ambulance.
Ambulance.
You need to call the ambulance for the ambulance.
You don't need an ambulance or your
We
ambulance.
need an
That's good.
ambulance for the ambulance. The dopest ski mountain in the world. Can we get an avalanche?
Oh man, I'd be at that ski all the time. At Cliff or where the fuck you guys.
And the
ski
fucked up thing is, it's amazing how much you care about what other people think that don't know you, that will not think about you. It's
Yeah.
definitely a sign of narcissism that I'm under the chair, that I'm thinking they give a fuck. But I went, and I went, whoa, boy, like that. And I hear people laughing. So it's like, even in a moment of desperation, It's a laugh. Both skis go that way, and and I land on my forearm and my hand.
That
Ow.
looks so gnarly.
Yeah.
For our listeners, Brent has a giant bruise on his
Well,
forearm.
you see
Oh,
this, and it
it's-
keeps getting bigger.
It's one of those. It's like light in the middle and dark around
And
the edges.
Yeah, and I
Ugh.
don't want you to see my legs because they're bad. But
And they were already bad.
I was. Can I talk to you in the other room? That room, and then I want to talk to you in the other room.
Don't
too,
go
about
in
the
that
buddy
room.
thing.
No.
I knew you took a shit.
Don't go
You
in
took
there.
a shit. I knew you took a shit. But I literally fell, and I'm like, I go, oh boy, like that in the sky, like I'm Chevy Chase in the '80s, and my poles. Oh, it was so embarrassing because it wasn't even cool. It just looked like I was doing a bit. Like I went, whoa.
Were you still holding them?
Yeah.
Do you have them wrapped around your wrists just in case you drop them?
I did, but when I landed, they were gone.
Oh,
So
God.
then I had to find them. And then to double down later, stupid. So I go to like the ski lounge and we get some shots of Fireball, you know? Like,
Oh, give me that.
yeah.
Do
It's
one
like,
with me tonight, guys.
we're of course, we're in the snow and we're like, yeah, we got to have some Fireball. Also, I'm in so much pain. So, because after that, I did a bunch of other runs on mountains that I shouldn't have been on. I'm talking like Everest, the movie. Like, what am I doing?
Fuck
This is
that.
bad. I had
This
skis.
Big Bear?
Yeah, and it's not even a hard mountain, which was anyway. I did too many typing so fast. I did too many runs,
We'll get pictures of Bodie Miller.
but I got so I got hurt enough and my legs were burning enough that I've never done this before, but I actually stopped while everybody else kept skiing. And I just kind of was like my mom, the way she is when we go skiing when I was a kid, where she just kind of watches everybody come down the mountain. So I'm just like this. Ba, 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 da, da. And for some reason in Big Bear is the only place I'm famous because I got recognized by so many people.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't need that really. But
That was a really very.
Sorry.
That was
sorry.
a very really.
yeah,
I apologize.
when we rented the skis, they're like,
Really?
"Can we
I
get a photo
apologize.
with you? You're Brent Morin, huh?" Like, I don't get recognized, so I'm getting recognized left and right. But I'm
So
like this, and keep in mind, I had already lost my phone
Oh.
because of the tumble,
Mhm.
and it's a white phone in a white snow, so I can't find it. So nothing looks creepier than a guy sitting at a table outside looking at children in snow pants like this. I have nothing to do. So I go, and even if I'm not looking at the kids, they think I'm looking at the kids.
Of course.
So then Gagne, my buddy, comes down and he's snowboarding. And you know what you do. He's one of my best friends. So you mess with your best friend. Your best friends are your worst friends. So you're fucking with him. And he kept falling. So I was making fun of him because he was making fun of my fall. And I went, you know, I could snowboard better than you, you know? And he goes,
Uh-oh.
do it. Yep.
So you took the skis off and put a snowboard on.
Yep.
Whoops.
After about 5 fireballs looking at children, I guess.
And you still
Like,
have your ACL.
and no, here's what happened. I was proud of myself in
Oh,
this
nice.
moment. For a second, I get up there. First off, couldn't get on the ski lift. And I realized, I haven't snowboarded since I was 14 and I'm drunk. I shouldn't be on this chairlift. And even though it's the bunny hill, you know, and then I get to the top and I fall off the chairlift and I immediately turn around and go, can I go back on the chairlift? And I'm with my buddy's girlfriend who snowboards and she goes, no, Brent, it's fine. I'll lead you down. I go, nope, I'm not doing it, which I was proud of. That's an adult move.
Very
Because
adult
I go,
move.
nope,
Chicken shit, yet adult.
chicken shit and emasculating and I'm a pussy. Like everybody was, these guys were giggling at me and they knew who I was,
Fuck.
of course. So they go, Brent Morin doesn't want to go down the hill. And I'm like, how does this mountain do I need to sell a theater here? Why
Yeah,
does
what's
everybody
going on?
know me in Big Bear?
It's amazing.
Wild.
So I had to walk down the mountain holding
Well,
the
they
board
wouldn't let you get. That's right. They wouldn't let you get on the chairlift.
because they turned the chairlift off. They go,
Mm.
nah, bro, it's done because it was the last run of the day. And I go, you can't just hit a button? And they go, what? And I realized like I don't have enough information about chairlifts to like have an argument here.
Mhm.
So because I don't know if it's just a button. It just seems like it should be a
How
button.
long of a walk was that?
It was a long walk, and I'm carrying the board. And you know when you take a hike and it hurts up, but then it also hurts down.
Yeah, sometimes it hurts more down.
Yeah,
Yours
this
hurts
one
more.
hurt so much down. And then I
You're
hit,
coming down on your weight.
yeah.
Your weight's coming down on your joints.
And you just feel ugly and fat because you're going, stop.
I couldn't do the
I'm
hill.
a fucking pussy. So I'm walking down the hill. Then I hit a little ice patch. And keep in mind, I'm
Oh,
wearing
no.
size 9 boots. I'm 11, ladies. And so I'm like stuffing my feet in like a geisha. So I have this with these boots, which aren't ski boots. So I'm not used to them. And I slip on the ice and I drop my board. And the board goes flying down the hill. I'm not kidding. Goes flying down the hill. And this fucking cute ass family, like a Hallmark card, is taking a photo. Somehow the
Not of
board.
him. Not of
No,
you.
no, no. They're
Brent Morin.
taking a photo of themselves. Like,
Hey.
Right.
hey,
Right.
they have no idea the board. So I
Oh,
go,
no.
look out! Like I'm trying to yell and I'm running down like the fucking abominable snowman. Just look out! You know, just
Abominable, baby.
whatever the hell it's called.
Just Yeti.
A Yeti going, look out! And then everybody at the bar keeps going, but they're drunk. They're going, look out! And this board goes flying into this family. Flying into this fucking
Please tell me
family.
the smallest one did a flip.
No, this dad obviously is like one of those like big wave surfer type snowboarder
yeah.
guys. But I take out the whole family.
Whoa.
And keep in mind, there's a whole mountain and they're the only ones there. And it's at the bottom. And somehow the board, because it caught an edge, went, gonna fuck your day up, and just took an edge
Whoa.
and went right towards him. Like I couldn't hit him
Did
any
it-
better.
Did it hit him? It hit them?
Oh, it took them all out. All out. And I go running down.
Oh,
Look out! Look out! And then the dad looks at me and he's holding his daughter. Thank God it didn't hit the daughter. And I go, is she okay? And she's crying. And I go, are you okay? Are you okay? And the whole fucking bar outside is standing up like, looking at me like, you piece of shit. And in my head, I'm like, I asked him to turn it. I couldn't do I shouldn't have done it though. Like, and they go, I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
Like all the people I'm
Oh,
with.
man.
But they go, the guy luckily was like, no, she's fine, man. And she was fine. But it was the most embarrassing.
Damn.
It was so embarrassing because it's like,
Imagine.
how do you get more embarrassing than having to walk down the hill because you're too scared to go down the hill on the snowboard? Drop the snowboard and let it hit a family.
Wow.
Was it a children's snowboard? Was it a pink beginner snowboard?
Can I talk to you in the pool underwater for a second?
You're better at that shit than I am, man. I won't even go.
Oh, me either. Fuck
I won't
that.
even fucking
Oh,
go. I
and-
want to take it outside. I'm the one to take it outside guy, but I won't go on a mountain.
Yeah.
And
If
then
that
this-
dude at the bar at the improv said, you want to go to Big Bear? I'll be like, fuck no, I don't want to go to Big Bear.
And to be honest with you too, is like then I picked the board up because it hits like this little like caution tape because it was going right for the restaurant. So it hit this little border. And then all I heard was waitresses and waiters and the bartender, this guy Ralph, that I obviously got to know because I was done. Literally going, everybody kept going, it's Brent Morin just almost killed that family. Brent
That's
Morin.
so
And I'm
funny,
like,
dude.
why now?
couldn't it have
Why
made-
now do
why
you
couldn't it-
recognize me?
Why couldn't
What-
it have made TMZ? It should have been on TMZ. I would have loved that.
Oh, to see this? Look
Oh,
out!
are you kidding me? And then I'd post the shit out of it and go, we have a podcast.
Yeah.
I couldn't have ran down faster. I think it was the best I've ever ran down a mountain. I just didn't want her to be hurt. I'm like, I can't believe this board is going right for them.
Dude,
Oh,
when you lost your
so
phone and I
bad.
couldn't get a hold of you, I was like, Brent hit a tree.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
I think the same thing.
Brent hit a tree.
Yeah, what did you write me yesterday?
I said, yo, do you still exist?
Yeah, do you still exist? Because I had to use my laptop till I got my new phone.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I'm sore, but can't wait to see you again.
We all survived some rough stuff. I almost got in a street fight with half a guy. And
Yeah. He's always getting coronavirus in
Always, dude.
San
Fine.
Diego.
You gonna take a break from San Diego or what?
Yeah, now I am.
What if they ask you?
Depends. You know what I'm saying?
Depends on what.
Depends on fucking money, bro.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
other one. We got a
ching-a-ling.
gig in San Diego at the end of February now.
Right.
Where is it again?
American Comedy Company.
Mark.
Tickets are up.
Tickets are up.
Okay, good.
Get there. Be there. Do that.
Everything's in the description. All the ticket links are in the description. And yeah.
Nenya.
But if anybody knows me from that family, I'm so sorry. And that's the
Apologies.
story. I fell. And
It wasn't on purpose.
I mean, the dad, the girl,
All of them fell and shit.
and the daughter.
Oh, that's
No, not and the wife, who's taking the photo, took them all out.
God,
The
I would-
board just took them all out because
That's-
it went down half the mountain, and
that's so
it
funny.
hit them.
and it hit them.
I mean, it took
The-
them. I mean, feet
I haven't-
overhead.
I haven't gone skiing.
It was so embarrassing.
Can I tell you this? I haven't gone skiing since I was in high school. And we all know how long ago that was.
71 years.
I was,
ago?
hey, Fred Flintstone
Oh.
was in my class picture.
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
The scariest part was getting off the
chairlift?
chair.
Yeah,
I was like, okay,
yeah.
don't fall.
Yeah.
fall. And I fell.
Yeah, only with the snowboard I had that problem. But yeah, that is a big fear because we were the worst foursome to get on this chairlift. We had two snowboarders, one that actually knows what she's doing, and my buddy Matt who doesn't. Which, by the way, I got more props for him that he actually has been going down the mountain the way he is.
That's crazy.
Because I completely forgot how to snowboard, and that terrified me. And then David Sullivan, actor, go see his show. I forgot it, but he was always like just jumping the gun. And he kept running into the back of somebody else's chair. Like, you know how when the chairs are doing
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
like
yeah.
they're coming around? He would go way too fast. And then he would go right into the back of somebody else's chair and knock them over.
Jesus.
And so we got a reputation with this main chair of this foursome that really doesn't know how to get on a chair. Because you got one guy who doesn't know how because he's on a snowboard for the first time. You got another guy who's just, by the way, dressed like Splinter Cell. I don't know what the fuck Sullivan was wearing. No, he had this ski mat like over the head, like
yeah, did he have the big goggles?
with the
Oh,
spandex
he's like a
and
Swedish
this. He was like,
DJ.
yeah, he was like a spy.
Yeah.
But he keeps going bam into the chair. And then they would leave me like twice they left me because everybody went too fast. I go, we're
jeez.
not ready. You got to just calm down. And then finally, I knew that they were thinking about us because when we all got on fine, everybody clapped. And the people that run the chair go, they did it.
Oh, that's so funny. That's embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing because I said, they're all laughing at us. And they go, Brent, you overthink all this stuff. I go,
And then that happened.
and I go,
Told
am
you.
I wrong?
Yeah, told you.
It's my job.
How long have we been doing it?
We're at like 50 minutes, so we're good.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Let's do an email.
Let's
This is getting
do
a
a
little
mail.
worse.
You know, wear long sleeves tonight for sure.
I can't. I have to wear a jacket for sure. This is
Let's do
What time is your show, bud?
7:30.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, I
we,
go up at 8:30.
we got one from Paola.
Oh, I like Paola.
Paola. I believe that Paola sent us the lion painting right there.
Oh yes,
I believe.
Yes.
Should I go grab it? Just so we can see
Yeah.
it? Grab it.
Don't break anything. Don't bump anything.
So
don't
it
knock
wasn't
anything over.
Paolo. It's Paola.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but no, this should be it. If it's gonna be weird if I'm wrong. But here,
Check that
watch
bad
out for
boy
the
out.
bottom. This part's broken.
Oh Jesus, you're giving this to
Don't
me.
tell people it's.
I mean, of all people.
So
Wow.
Why,
got that.
hey, why are your elbows and your wrists doing that, Brent?
Because he
What
scared
you
me
can't see
with
is
the
Brent's
bottom.
doing this. Right
yeah,
now.
if we have the right Paola, the bottom right kind of cracked. We're figuring out what to do with it. Anyway, it's beautiful
it's
though.
not broken, it's just came loose.
Just take it so I don't.
Came
fucking-
loose like a fucking goose, baby.
So she says, I believe it's a she. Hey, Jason, Will, and Brent. It's Paola. I sent you guys the lion drawing. Hope you like it. Anyways, I bought a ticket to Brent's show at Blvd Live, February 10th.
Oh,
I'll be
nice.
attending it solo, which reads a bit sad, but it's actually not. I'm treating myself to a night out after recently starting my own business and working like a crazy woman. Okay, there you go. Which once you read the rest of this email, you might think I am. Ha. At the risk of sounding desperate, I was wondering if Brent, you wanted to grab a drink after the show.
Only if I could come.
Forward, perhaps, but fuck it. It's 2022 and I'm shooting my shot because really, what do I have to lose? So what do you say?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I love a drink and I love hanging with Jay. Jay's coming. So
Yeah. By the way, I'll be there hanging out as well.
And we've done that place before, so they have that Lucky Strike next door.
Is that what it is?
Wasn't that where we went bowling after
Yes.
in West Nyack?
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll be there.
Yep.
Well,
We'll
there
be
you go.
Yeah,
And
just
don't
to
forget-
say hi.
Don't forget, everyone, we're going to be there the entire week after that weekend in Nyack. We'll be in the city hanging out.
We'll be in
and
the
doing some
city,
spots.
playing the Cellar and New York Comedy Club and all those places. Gotham.
yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Paula. The
Thank-
drawing's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Thank
It's
you for the drawing.
amazing.
It's really great.
We love
It
it.
really is. And you don't have to shoot your shot like that when you can draw like that. What the fuck am I saying?
Hey, Paula, you heard it first from Brent. Shoot your shot, girl. Shoot your shot, girl.
Well, should we shoot our shot over to Patreon?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Come hang out with us
let's
on
do it.
Patreon, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are friends, digging each other.